like to do is really focus on a specific area in the gift hamper business and looking at personalised gifts, handover gifts, and trying to ensure that when people receive a gift, it's actually coming from a Grazie person. And the budget's always quite limited. So I suppose to find the most cost-effective way on how to market my business.
What's the psychology behind this business? Is this driven by money, or you just want to have a nice social network of people nearby who you're delivering baskets to?
That's a good question.
And if it is a niche market, which it appears it is, she's targeting, I believe she could look at value-adding other components to that service to really make it unique and stand it apart from the standard delivery model that we've already discussed the competitors do.
Yeah.
If it's only a small cohort of people that is the client base, they would want a ton of stuff done. They'd probably not just want the chocolates, but probably the slimming shakes, and they'd probably want someone to come and do the gardening and something else. If you want to do that, why don't you create your whole personal touch, one-stop business model?
Well, that provides the opportunity for other referral partners, I guess, to sort of come in so that she doesn't have to be a specialist in everything. She can still be a specialist in the gift. But going back to that opportunity, there's probably, as you mentioned, there's real focus that needs to be had on that 50% of repeat customers at the moment. They're loyal customers. She mentioned they come back to her time and time again. The other 50% are sort of shopping around at different opportunities. So definitely strikes me as a relationship person. The client focus and the client relationship is of utmost importance to her, the client experience. So it's really, I think, drilling down as well in that 50% of repeat customers, why they keep coming back? What is it about her that they really like dealing with? What is it about the services? And then going to the other 50% with the surveys and saying, okay, how can we do better? What else is it that you're looking for? What is it that we're perhaps slightly missing at the moment? Why you're not coming back?
That's tactics. Strategy is, what does this business look like in 2 to 3 years' time? So tell me what that looks like, and then tell me what the maths are. Let's just see if that's doable in terms of doing your delivery. Because if you talk about having referral clients, they're going to want to build the business, and they're going to probably refer to someone who's outside of this suburb. So how's that going to be done then? I just see something's not quite right in terms of the philosophy. So I want to know what the business absolutely looks like in 2 years' time. Will there be a team of people? Are you open to that? What's the maths look like? Is this a doable business? What's the unique selling proposition? Who will you have in place? Because the answer in terms of the personal touch is an account manager. And that's been done time and time again. So there's some core questions. What is this business going to look like in 2 years, and has the maths been done?
From the 15% growth and the personal contact aspect, I'm thinking it's a lifestyle business. I'm thinking it's something that Vera enjoys doing. And it's a lifestyle business that she still wants to get that growth, but she wants to get it probably to a critical mass point where it's bringing in enough. Like, I think we should ask the question and find out, because if she does want to go beyond that, then the steps need to be put in place now to ensure that that can happen.
And don't delude yourself that it's all okay to just keep on going and it will happen. Steps need to be done now. If it's a lifestyle business, is there an exit strategy? Because when you're 70, what's the plan, or 80? When you go on holiday, are you going to still deliver the packs? How's that going to work? If you want to give someone real customer service, that means you're not going on holiday.
She has said that she wants to keep it in the home to keep her overheads down. So I'm assuming that she might be running on quite slim margins. So it is a lifestyle business, but she might not have that luxury of being able to bring other people in or spend more money on resources to grow a business.
And I'll ask her, who is her ideal customer, her client? But she must have it pretty clear who spends the most regularly, and then target those in any direct marketing.
We should know what the vision of the business is going to be in 2 to 3 years' time, and what the maths are behind the business. Otherwise, there's no point in anything.
Okay, business doctors. So you have heard Vera's problems that she'd like solved. You've had a good discussion amongst you. Do you feel as if you've got a good enough handle on this business to answer her questions?
I reckon we do.
Yes,
We're ready.
You're going to solve the world's problems.
Probably not the world's problems.
But Vera's.
I can deal with America tomorrow.
You guys have some really valid points. I think you're going to answer questions, not just for Vera, but a lot of business owners who are watching this programme. So I'm really excited to hear it. Hello, business doctors. This is Vera.
Hello.
Hi, Vera.
Well, you can have a seat, Vera. So, we've been listening in and I've heard some of your discussion. We're very excited to hear your solutions for Vera. Aren't you, Vera?
Yes.
Yeah. Not scared at all.
I'm a bit nervous.
I'll leave it with you guys. You can start the solutions.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Vera, I'd like to just jump in straight away. You've been in business for 6 years or longer, this business?
Yes, 6.
And first of all, I want to congratulate you. Most businesses collapse within 2 years. Companies within 10, 96%. Wow. So you've been around, and most companies are not profitable after 7, according to the stats. So you've been in business for a fair amount of time, so well done. You want to increase your growth, but keep the personal contact.
Very much so.
So this is a strategic problem. And if you want to do that, then often people think, well, I need to have more clients and I need to be servicing more clients. I think the strategy here is that you need to derive more from less clients so that you can have that personal contact. So you have your optimum number of clients and then you have your optimum profit margin and gross revenue from those clients.
I did do some numbers, and I think in order to make it profitable for myself, I really need about 10 different clients per week. In total, I need 40 customers per month, making sure that they're ordering on a regular basis and to ensure that there is a certain dollar amount to keep the business going.
The key thing is to identify the number of clients, the optimum number of clients, and then the next number is the number of orders you want from that optimum number of clients. So strategically, that's how I would be thinking. And then I would go, well, what's my margin as a result of delivering those number of orders, and how will I achieve that?
When someone looks at a business, they want to be able to look at it as what's called a going concern. And so if you're not drawing a wage, regardless of how much profit that's coming out of that company, they're going to assume that, well, if I put that wage in, then how profitable is it? The earlier you do that, and then you can have set your budgets going forward, the better you can determine about how profitable this business can be and how potentially valuable this business can be.
So it's really important to identify your ideal customer, and you must know straight away who your top 5 customers are and the type of businesses they are, the budgets they've got, and then find, okay, what's another 5 other companies that are just like them, and focus your efforts on that. That certainly saves a lot of wasted time and wasted money. And consider looking at a survey, send out an online survey to those same customers, asking what they like about your service, what they think could be improved on it, and even such items like what should be in the hamper, what they don't like in the hamper that always gets passed around because no one really wants it. So you might get some really good intelligence that you can help market yourself even better.
Yeah, that's some really key points, Andy, there, because especially with the survey and understanding, you've mentioned 50% of your business is from repeat customers. Really important to know why they keep coming back. It's great having feedback from people about what we could do better, but it's great knowing why it is that people like dealing with us as well, because that's the strength that we can continue to replicate, which will definitely follow through with more business.
I think I will definitely implement that, because I think I need to know initially the feedback from clients as to whether I'm actually producing a hamper with products in that they want.
A core problem business owners make is that they don't make a plan, and they don't use other people to question them, and they're not open to feedback. So make a plan, get people to challenge the plan who have been blooded in business, not your relatives, friends and other people. Get people to really ask you the tough questions, and then create an inspired vision for yourself that is based on trends. Known trends, not your gut feel.
So Vera, how was that experience for you?
It was actually quite exciting. It was nerve-wracking initially, But definitely the butterflies settled down as we got into it.
It's a little bit scary.
It is a little bit scary. I think having so many people around and you being part of the focus of attention is a little bit fearful.
But more importantly though, did they answer your questions? Your questions at the beginning were around maintaining the face-to-face contact. It was how do you market the business and how do you get repeat business? So did they answer those questions or did they impose new questions?
The best advice didn't come from those 3 questions.
It's always the way.
It was actually the setup of the business plan and making sure that it's updated and the strategies to go along with the business, with the plan to take the business forward.
I think that's really fantastic. As long as I've answered your questions, you're happy with your answers and you're confident in going forth with your business.
Yeah, no, very, very pleased about it.
I think it has been really great having you on board. Join us next time on our next episode where our local business doctors dissect another local business here in Perth.